Hi, YouTube! Okay, jokes aside, how would you like how creepy that intro was? Yeah. Well, I've got Coco with me right now. It's not gonna be another Coco video. Not this time, anyway. I wanted to talk to you about certain somebody on YouTube, and by extension, a number of people within the reptile community. Ones who have wormed their way in rather than being welcomed. The guy I have in mind right now goes on YouTube by the username of Boaman5634. I think that's the right sequence of numbers, whatever. But basically, he fancies himself a herpetologist, or not a herpetologist. He's a reptile keeper, I guess. Likes to say that his videos are educational. Yeah, they're quite educational if you're if you want to find out how to give a reptile a slow, horrible death. Not much of a good reptile keeper, let me tell you. Um, it's like a kind of like Buffalo Bill for reptiles. He's discussed before. This big crazy grin on his face at the same time. How he let his snake get out of his house, stay out there for 3 months, and come back with rot mouth, I think, some sort of arthritis, I believe, some sort of problems like that. Now that's just an isolated incident. Let's talk about what covers the whole scale. Oftentimes he agitates or irritates his pets. Doesn't really give them their own space. Often keeps them in cages that are too small for them, and looks a lot of the time, judging by their substrate, it's quite arid in their cages, not moist enough. He ends up with lizards with a lot of stuck shed, apparently. You can see in videos while handling his reptiles. Probably his video about his tegu is the best example. See it squirming away, trying to get away from him, like woo woo woo, whipping its tail all over the place, just trying to get away from that creepy kid. I don't blame that lizard. There's also another good example, or should I say bad example, because it's not an example you want to follow. His video with his aggressive corn snake, as if that's in the corn snake's nature. Pretty sure everyone that with at least some familiarity with snakes should know that corn snakes are among the naturally tamest snakes out there. The way he treats his snakes, though, led to a very, like I said, aggressive snake. Not very aggressive though. See, he kind of provokes the attacks. There's one video where he's like pawing at there's a coin snakey. Oh, he's so feisty. Oh yeah. While the snake is shedding, keeps threatening to bite him, and he's all like, "Oh, he's gonna strike! He's gonna strike! Oh, so scary! He's gonna strike!" While he keeps instigating an attack. Um, you know, a natural response to fear would be to try to would be to stop what you're doing, not to keep not to keep doing what you're doing and freak out once the inevitable happens. Anywho, while he does like to talk about, you know, the efforts of some organizations who want to take away pet reptiles from the public, take them out of the pet industry. He describes it as retarded bullshit propaganda. And while I agree, I would probably describe it as such, a little less foul language, but I would describe it as such. It's it's him. He is like the epitome of the kind of reptile keeper that those people um, are thinking of when they start organizations like that. Now, I don't mean to brag, and I don't like to. I don't mean to. I don't like to keep myself on a high horse, but I would say that I am a good reptile keeper. This is a good. Oh, Coco, put down to my shirt. Well, this is what you get when you raise a reptile right. Not all of them are as touchy feely, cuddly as Coco is, but you get the time you spend with your reptiles and the way you treat them during that time, you're gonna get back what you gave them. And so, there's sweet reptiles like Coco, who you know loves me back as I love her. And then there's people like Boaman, who treat reptiles like crap and then has very mean reptiles. So I guess the purpose of this video is blame blame the humans in this case. Don't blame the reptile, blame the human. Thank you. Peace.